Before we begin, slow down. Actually, stop for a moment. Let your shoulders drop, unclench your jaw, grab a coffee, tea, water, something warm or cold, something grounding, and just listen. You don't need to solve anything right now. You don't need to agree with anything. Just be here. If you like where this goes, like the video, leave a comment with the moment you felt smallest in the universe, and share this with someone who's ever wondered whether any of this really matters. Okay, let me ask you something uncomfortable. Does the universe care about you? Not your parents, not your friends, not society, not future historians. The universe. Does it care whether you exist, whether you're happy, whether you succeed, whether you suffer? Because if you've ever felt small, really small, this question has probably crossed your mind. You are one human on one planet, orbiting one star inside one galaxy among hundreds of billions of galaxies. Cosmically speaking, you are negligible, and the universe behaves exactly as if that's true. Stars explode without permission, earthquakes don't pause for mourning, diseases don't care about fairness, asteroids don't check whether a planet is inhabited. The universe does not seem interested in your plans, which leads to a natural conclusion. The universe does not care about you. But what does that actually mean? Let's unpack it. When people say the universe doesn't care, they usually mean one of two things. Either the universe has no intentions, or the universe has intentions, but you are irrelevant to them. The first option is simpler. The universe is not a mind. It has no goals, no values, no preferences, no awareness. It does not love. It does not hate. It does not judge. It does not reward. It does not punish. It just behaves. Physics unfolds. Causes produce effects. Patterns evolve. That's it. And if that's true, then asking whether the universe cares about you is like asking whether gravity supports your dreams. It's a category error. The universe doesn't care about anything. But here's where it gets interesting. Humans are not satisfied with that answer, because caring feels important. Caring feels like the foundation of meaning. If nothing cares, then what's the point? So let's go deeper. Imagine for a moment that the universe did care about you. What would that look like? Would it rearrange stars to help you succeed? Would it prevent bad things from happening? Would it make life fair? Would it reward kindness and punish cruelty? Because that's not what we see. What we see is indifference, which suggests either the universe doesn't care or caring is not what we think it is. Now consider this. The universe produced you. Not intentionally, not deliberately, but inevitably. Given enough time, matter organizes. Complexity arises. Chemistry leads to biology. Biology leads to minds. Minds ask questions. You are not an accident in the sense of being unlikely. Given the laws of physics, something like you was bound to happen somewhere. And here's the strange part. The universe does not care about you, but it contains you, and you care, which means caring exists. And caring is part of the universe, which means the universe does, in a very real sense, care through you. This is where people often get stuck. They expect meaning to come from above, from the cosmos, from God, from destiny, from some external authority that validates existence. But what if meaning doesn't work that way? What if meaning is not something the universe gives? What if it's something that emerges? Think about money. Money has value, but only because humans agree it does. There is no physical property of paper that makes it valuable. Value is assigned. Meaning works the same way.
Meaning is not discovered in atoms. It's created by minds. Now let's talk about insignificance. People often say things like, "We're just a speck in the universe. Nothing we do matters." But this confuses scale with significance. A single neuron is insignificant compared to your entire brain, and yet that single neuron can change your life. Scale does not determine importance. Context does. From the perspective of the universe, you were tiny. From the perspective of your life, you are everything. Both are true, and neither cancels the other. Now here's a darker thought. If the universe truly doesn't care, then there is no cosmic safety net, no guarantee that things will work out, no promise that justice will prevail, no assurance that suffering has a purpose. And that's terrifying, but it's also clarifying. Because if no one is coming to save us, then what we do matters more, not less. Meaning doesn't disappear in an indifferent universe. Responsibility increases. Now, let's address a common reaction. People hear the universe doesn't care and feel despair. They feel abandoned. But abandonment implies expectation. You can only feel abandoned if you thought someone was watching. The universe never promised to care, and once you stop expecting it to, you're free to stop trying to impress it. You don't need cosmic approval. You don't need universal validation. You don't need to justify your existence to space-time. You exist. That's enough. Now, let's flip the perspective. From your point of view, the universe is everything that exists. Your joys, your fears, your memories, your pain, your love, your boredom, your curiosity. All of that is the universe locally configured. Which means when you care about something, the universe cares about something. Not globally, not intentionally, but factually. Caring is happening, and that matters. Now let's talk about purpose. People often ask, what is the purpose of life? As if life is a tool designed for a task. But purpose is not intrinsic. A hammer has a purpose because someone uses it. Life doesn't come with instructions. And that's not a flaw. It's freedom. If the universe assigned you a purpose, you would be trapped by it. You would be obligated. But in an indifferent universe, you get to decide. Now here's the subtle twist. The universe does not care about you, but you care about you, and you care about others, and they care about you. Which means meaning emerges in networks, relationships, stories, consequences, love, suffering, joy, all local, all real. Now zoom out again. In billions of years, the universe may be dark and cold, stars burned out, galaxies drifting apart. No observers, no stories, no caring. Does that erase what happens now? No. A song doesn't become meaningless because it ends. A story doesn't lose meaning because the last page exists. Finitude does not negate value. It creates it. And here's the final uncomfortable, liberating thought. If the universe cared about you, your life would be evaluated by cosmic standards. If the universe does not care, your life is evaluated by human ones. And that's all you ever had access to anyway. You don't live for the universe. You live for moments, for people, for experiences, for curiosity, for connection. And that is enough. The universe doesn't care whether you're happy, but you do. And that fact alone creates meaning. So the next time you feel small, really small, remember this. You are not important because the universe notices you. You are important because you can notice the universe. And that is rare. Sit with that for a moment. If this made you feel simultaneously insignificant and deeply grounded, in the good way, Like the video, leave a comment with what makes life meaningful to you, and share this with someone who thinks meaning has to come from somewhere else. Because the universe may not care about you, but you exist in a universe where caring is possible, and that changes everything.